Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Mosier Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Mosier Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Mosier Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Mosier Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these, see us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together. Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today. Well, good evening and welcome to Booster Stadium over here at Marion Local High School, Maria Stein, Ohio. This is an absolute throwback, Phil. This is a blast. We're talking about a field that doesn't have a track between you and the action. We're talking about a small little bleacher section in the one side, huge bleacher section on the home, good-sized bleacher section on the other. We're talking about yards, people's houses right across the way. We're also talking about the old feed mill right over here. I mean, this is isn't this what we need to start this year?
Feels like the 1900s out here, Seth. It's old school, and hey, this is smash mouth football at its finest. Big time program the Starfires get to take on here in week 1.
I'm Seth Sprunger, joined by Phil Provost. We've got Mr. Litweiler taking care of the buttons. He has always done so well. Mr. Hamrick up on the camera tonight. Phil did some research, and it doesn't take much time to find out the accolades of this program, and there is not a single person who doesn't know about this when this game came on the schedule. Marion Local, 64 victories in a row, including 4 straight state championships. And Tim Goodwin is at the helm. He's got 325 wins since starting in 1999. And they have a grand total of 15 state championships. And if you're wondering, 14 in a 17-year span. If you're wondering how often they go, it's frequently. This team is solid. A win against Wapakoneta, 31-6, back on August 20th in 2021, began the streak. And the last team to beat Marion Local was the New Bremen Cardinals. It was on November 6, 2020. So they haven't lost a game since the year 2020. A pretty impressive group. And if you're wondering, what was it like for this team to win state last year? They beat Hillsdale 74-0 in the state championship game. But the Starfires come in ready to go.
Yeah, the hype is definitely surrounding Marion Local. But I think, South Adams, they got to come in here thinking they've got a shot. This is kind of a brand new, an unproven commodity a little bit in Marion Local. Obviously, the program has incredible history. The resume says it all. I like the sign over there in the corner of the end zone. It says, "History doesn't win today." I think that's got to be the message from the head coach after all the success they've had, after graduating a senior class that had never lost a football game.
That's right.
But it is starting over. And talking to some of these fans out here in the stands, they're not quite sure what to expect. A lot of new faces out there on both sides of the football for Marion Local. And South Adams, I think, has the potential to take advantage of some of that youth and inexperience there on the Flyer sideline.
Now, this is a group that, as you said, won early, won often for the last 4 years. And the reality is this group of young players, I'm going to say at least 85, maybe 90% of the starters on both sides are new. The issue, though, is that these kids played a lot last year
that's true.
in the second half. Now, there's a difference, Phil. When they came in, they had a huge lead that they just got to be nice and comfortable with. Now you got to come in and be ready to say, okay, we're the ones that have to actually set the stage and be ready to give people behind us the second half. What are we going to do to be able to continue that? That's the difference between – I mean, most of the time you don't have this much turnover in a program. I mean, that's a lot of starters that went on to college here this year. So we'll see how that spans out.
And the Flyers, Marion Local, they're going to have to deal with South Adams. They've got a lot of returning skill position players. Now, South Adams has got their own issues with inexperience on both sides of the offensive line, defensive line. They've got to replace a lot of faces. That's always kind of an issue at South Adams. The skill players, though, however, they're back and they're plentiful. Titus Lehman threw for 2,700 yards, 29 touchdowns last year. Will Patterson showed great signs of having a prolific future. He rushed for over 500 yards last year. Derek McCain, leading receiver, just under 1,000 yards. He returns. He's a senior now. And Wes Somerset going to be healthy at the beginning of the season. Last year played in just 10 games, but had over 500 yards receiving himself, including 6 touchdowns. So can't wait to see what he can do with a full season under his belt. And that's, I think, Marion Local, for all the talk about what we hear, 64 straight wins, what a program, and I'm taking nothing away from them. I believe all of that. But let's talk a little bit about what the South Adams Starfires can do.
That's
as well.
true. I mean, you went to the semi-state last year. It wasn't because you were sort of okay. Had a pretty solid run in that postseason. We're on the Sprunger pregame show, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger, from adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between. Sprunger & Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Sprunger & Sprunger for all your legal needs is easy and convenient. Well, before we go to another commercial break, do want to just extend our sympathies to a close friend and a former colleague of ours. One of the first voices that ever came through on Witness Media has passed away. Corey Leemaster, young man who he started with us, and this is year 17. And the first broadcast that was ever done with camera and the whole 9 yards was you and he calling a basketball game.
Yeah, great guy, Corey LeMaster. Had a lot of good calls with him over the years. Did a lot of big games. Great guy, great sports guy.
Yes.
Played a lot of basketball with him over the years, and he was just a guy that you loved to play with. He was the kind of the prototypical Indiana Hoosier kid who was good at all sorts of sports, basketball, former quarterback here at South Adams, and man, hate to lose him, gone too soon, and man, a lot of good memories with that guy.
Lost a tough battle with cancer here very, very recently, and so we remember our good buddy Corey Leemaster, and one of my favorite memories with him, I remember going and doing a basketball game at Jay County, and it happened to be the night when Kentucky was playing Indiana.
Oh, really?
That night, and we were actually calling the game while keeping one eye on the
Christian Watford shot.
Yes,
that game. Wow,
the shot. It was one of those where as soon as we were done, we both went to his house. He had it recorded, and I don't know how many times we watched that shot go in over and over, and just remember the huge grin that he had on his face and the love that he had for the sport. So here's to Corey, and obviously we wish our condolences and sympathies to his family and friends, and gone just far too soon, it certainly seems. We're going to take another break here, and we'll come back with more of the Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show when we return right here on Witness Media.
When you order an East of Chicago pizza, you get a pizza done right. A delicious East of Chicago pizza is created with dough made fresh every morning, your choice of thin or specialty crust, a savory blend of cheeses, and the tastiest toppings. For a limited time, you can enjoy a delicious large 2-topping pizza from East of Chicago for just $9.99. Available in Berne for a limited time. The next time you order pizza in Berne, remember, East of Chicago is pizza done right.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner, an inconveniently located electrical outlet owner, and a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
We've recently undergone a name change. Why the name change? Well, quite honestly, it's because trademarks matter. What's not changing is us, our processes, our approach. Now, why Flight Financial Advisors? For any flight to be successful, we need to have a lot of training, a lot of coordination, a lot of planning, and a team behind you. We want to be your flight team, help you chart the path, mitigate risks, and get you to your destination safely.
If you haven't seen the large new showroom at Laban Feed Mill on County Road 000 just east of Berne, now is the perfect time to come and see our expanded inventory. Fall is a great time to sow or repair your lawn with our ExecuTurf Lawn Seed. We also carry a large selection of fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides for your lawn and garden needs. Don't forget to ask us about our Pro Pig DuraCube Softener Salt, the cleanest and purest softening salt available today. Laban Feed Mill thanks all of you for keeping an eye out for farm equipment on the roadways during harvest season, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, Administrative Assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
I'm Peyton Priest, and I play volleyball at the University of St. Francis. I had opportunities to play at another university. I chose St. Francis because I wanted to be closer to home. I wanted a more faith-based college. I just feel at home and safe when I walk around campus. The professors know my name. That's what I love. I love seeing how God has brought me here to St. Francis. Coming here was the right choice for me.
With origins dating back to 1931, National Oil and Gas is a regional provider of bulk tank fuel deliveries to farmers, home heating oil deliveries to consumers, and gasoline to service stations. Our solid business practices and longevity have established us as a main force in the fueling industry. And at National Oil and Gas, our goal is to use our God-given talents and resources to serve our customers and communities each and every day. Contact us today for all your petroleum needs and how we can service you.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Back here at Booster Stadium here at Marion Local High School, we continue on the Sprunger pregame show. Again, I'm Seth Sprunger, joined by Phil Provost. Phil, we've got a lot of games going on here in the first week. We've got Adams Central playing host to a Garrett team that beat them last year.
For a little revenge
Should be
there.
a really good game there in Monroe. Heritage paying a visit right now to the Belmont Braves, and then also we've got Bluffton on the road at Shenandoah. So should be some good games all the way through. We've got 4 of them on the air for you here on Witness Media, and it is our honor, privilege, and pleasure to do so. Sift back and forth between all of them as you wish. Know that when you come back here, Phil and I will take care of you, and it will probably be a really good experience for you. We've got ourselves about 6 minutes, 47 seconds left on the clock here in this pregame, and I know that means that the national anthem is coming awfully quick. But, Phil, this has been such a cool trip over. I mean, just the drive over, the feel here. I mean, you and I are one of those that love the atmosphere. We love the pomp and circumstance. This is a cool little – it's just a cool stadium. And I was talking to some of the Marion local coaches, and right now the average size of each class here is right around 60, 70 kids. And they're building new buildings here because they have a lot larger number of kids per grade in that elementary school system. So they're looking to add on here, but don't know how much longer that this group is going to be able to be in that 7th class. Obviously, in Indiana, one is the smallest and 5 is the highest. But in Ohio, it's flipped around. The biggest class is 1. And
six being the highest in Indiana.
Yes,
and
you're right. 6 being, and they have 7 here.
Yeah,
so
you're right. Yep.
They flip them around. So it's a 1A against a 7A. It's the same number, that is for sure. Hey, we're going to take another quick break here as we are readying for the national anthem. When that is wrapped up, we'll come back and bring you back to more here at Booster Stadium, right here on Witness Media.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt, we know that building your reputation goes far beyond the success of today. It is a constant effort to see the needs of others before your own and working to be better every day. We believe in this motto and know that you are worth the effort. The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want to walk beside you, and the honor to do so is not taken lightly. For information on how we can better serve you and your family, give us a call at 724-7167.
Partnerships thrive, integrity leads the way, and dedication meets innovation. Tried and true. Truland Equipment. We have the tools and services you need to work the land. A John Deere provider with a broad inventory, assisting you in service and technical support. We respond to your concerns quickly. For all your equipment needs, choose Truland Equipment, where provider means partner.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients and create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back. And your teeth.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Welcome back here to Booster Stadium. We continue on the Sprunger and Sprunger pregame show, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger. From adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between, Sprunger and Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Sprunger and Sprunger for all your legal needs is easy and convenient. I don't know about you, Phil, but I've been chomping at the bit to get back behind the microphone and bring some football action. I mean, it just feels like this is where we are supposed to be. And this Marion local squad is coming in ready to go. South Adams across the way in their road white jerseys with black pants and, of course, the black helmets with the gold star. This team here, as the year goes on, They are the type of school that will constantly have the stickers that you can put on, and you can actually, per kid, put them on in whatever arrangement you'd like. And so looking at some of the pictures and things from previous years, a lot of these kids are going to have a helmet full, but they tend to start with shapes in a couple spots, and it's just an opportunity for these kids to kind of express themselves a little bit while wearing the same, that gold and blue. This is a powerhouse program, Phil. Make no mistake about it. And South Adams needs to be ready, needs to be hitting on all cylinders from the very beginning. There is no question about it. Braden Mesher, he is a big, tall, wears number 5, big, tall quarterback. Could be interesting. Brennan Hess is a 6'5" sophomore quarterback. And we're going to have to see what South Adams can do with just these two. Looks like South Adams is going to accept the kick. And that means number 72, Thomas Winter, is going to put a foot into this one to get us started. South Adams will drop. Let's see who we've got here. It looks an awful lot like, and it is. It's number 5, Easton Odell on the right side. And Will Patterson on the left, at least from their perspective. From South Adams' perspective, it's Odell on the left and Patterson on the right. The whistle has been blown, and we're ready to move right into the Graber Insurance first quarter as Winner will ready himself to boot this one in the air, and we'll get this one underway.
South Adams offensively got to come out and be prepared to strike first. Got to take care of the football tonight. Got to limit turnovers against this monster program of Marion Local.
End over end to Patterson. Patterson, a little bit of room, sneaks through some, keeps those legs churning. He'll get the 30-yard line on a nice return there from Will Patterson. So good start here for the Starfires on special teams. And maybe it's the 29. We'll see where this ball goes down. But nice little step to the left that got him at least 3 or 4 extra at the end of that run.
Yeah, solid work there by Patterson to get the South Adams Starfires some good field position. And like I said, Titus Lehman, we know what he can do. All the arm talent in the world. Got a plethora of wide receivers he can throw the football to. We mentioned Somerset, Derek McCain. Can't forget about Jax Warner. And just got to distribute the football to those weapons there on the outside.
Spread offense, and Lehman finds himself a completion on the far side. Somerset reels it in right out of the chute. Brought down on the play by number 13, Mason Jones, the 5'10", 160-pound senior corner on the far side. It's a 15-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Starfires. Now quads on the left. Lehman looks that way, finds in the flat, finds a wide open receiver and a truck at the end. McCain is ready to lower the shoulder, and he puts Cale Nagel back a few yards. We're into Flyer territory, down to the 39-yard line. South Adams coming out throwing. Titus looks, ducks inside. He's got a little room. He's going to find himself some spots to juke and jive. He's going to pick up 10 yards on that scramble, and he'll get all the way down to the 28-yard line. Another first down for the Starfires.
I think that's the X-factor part of Ty Lehman's game is whether if he doesn't see anything downfield, don't force it, tuck it quickly. Great decision-making there, making a big play with his feet.
And a jump caused by Lehman. So the offside penalty will go against the Flyers.
You think of Titus, Seth, I think we tend to think of him throwing for all those yards, 2,700, 29 touchdowns. You tend to think of him as a pocket quarterback. But this kid is a big-time basketball player. He's an athlete back there in the pocket. He's got to be able to make those kind of plays with his feet.
Lehman drops back, fires across, and just out of the reach of Somerset. Fortunately, hits the grass behind him. A lot of times when you hit a ball up in the air like that, someone behind can get it, but it was out of the reach of Cale Nagel. And so it's 2nd and 5.
That time there, the pocket just collapsed a little bit, forcing that throw to come a little bit off target.
Trips to the right now for South Adams. Lehman looking that way, and he's going to have to get rid of it, and he is going to go down in a heap. He's got a pair of Flyers back there, and he's going to lose a goodly number of yards on that play.
And this defense is going to provide Coach Mosier's offense with some headaches. They like to bring blitzing from all sorts of levels, all sorts of directions.
Oliver Hulsman was the first one there for the Flyers, and now it is 3rd and about 19. Lehman looking, fires it out into the flat and overthrows Patterson.
I like that, Seth. That time they didn't bring anybody. They show blitz, but they drop everybody back into coverage, and that's the cat and mouse game. The strategizing. This is a big-time coaching staff over here. This is a huge challenge. I know Coach Mosier and the fellas down there on that Starfire sideline, they're excited about the challenge in front of them here tonight.
4th and long, and South Adams will attempt to get the first down here. Figuring they're deep enough. Lehman looking, fires it over the middle, and it is going to be knocked away. Experience in the backfield as Braden Mesher simply knocks it away, and it'll be a turnover on downs after that big sack on 2nd down. And now it's time for the Flyers to have the football. 1st and 10 for them.
Hey, you don't see that every week, Seth, in small school. How often do you see a young man in that situation? Almost 99% of the time, he's going to try for that pick there. That was a picture-perfect, tailor-made interception. But if you get it there, you get tackled inside your own 5 more than likely. That's a mature football play there to just knock that one down.
So Brennan Hess steps in the I formation. Takes the snap, fakes the give to both sides. Pressure coming both ways, across the middle and complete. And off of 2 tackles, and it looks to me like it's one play and one score as Braden Mesher takes it the distance for the touchdown.
I'd love to see a replay of that one, Seth. I thought the pressure was there initially.
Yeah,
and then
there seemed to be good pressure on both sides, but Mesher gets away from the 2 South Adams defenders. And just like that, it is 6-0 in favor of the Flyers here on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. Showing the power and the speed. And those defensive backs are going to have to make those tackles, or it's going to be a long night. So the same young man who kicks off is going to be the man who tries to put the single point on the scoreboard here. Good snap, clean hold. Kick is up, and it is good. Winner knocks it through. We have 10 minutes and 1 second left here in the Graber Insurance first quarter. On the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard, it is 7 for the Flyers and 0 for the Starfires. Back with more right after this on Witness Media.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Back here at Booster Stadium, a 7-0 lead for the Marion local Flyers as one play and a score from 64 yards out. A strike from Brennan Hess to Braden Mesher. So Thomas Winter will kick here again. Again, Patterson and Odell deep here for the Starfires. Winter settles in, and he will put a right foot into it, end over end again. Patterson from about the 13. Cuts back through, spins once, looks for a sideline seam, and he'll do better on this one than he did the last. Crosses the 30 this time. I'm not sure if it'll be the 34 or not, but a really nice move to the outside. And South Adams will have their second possession of the ball game.
South Adams, I think, threw the ball every time on their first offensive series. We'll see if they try to mix in the run. Hate to be predictable here now on first down after not having run it on the first series and just run it on first down on a predictable running down. So that's kind of a tough call here right off the bat. Do you go back to the area? Do you try to establish the ground game here on first down?
Twins on both sides in this shotgun formation with Lehman and Patterson in the backfield. Lehman takes the snap, takes a look, fires it, and it's tipped at the line and batted away. And I think that was number 88, Aaron Albers, who got his big right hand up there. Don't want to take credit away from somebody else, but Albers, I believe, got it. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, that's the thing with this line.
Little draw. Patterson looking for a place to go, and he will get the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. A little bit slow developing there, and a lot of Flyers able to fly to the ball, if you will, and I think he may have lost a yard.
You take a look at these guys on paper, and they're very similar in weight to the Starfires. A lot of 190, 200-pound guys, but they're tall. These guys are 6 foot plus.
They're all tall kids. There's no question about it. 3rd and 10 here as he does get the line of scrimmage with that carry. And with the motion, they're going to switch it back around. They're trying to set things up for Patterson. And good defensive rotation there from the Flyers. Nice job staying honest on the far side. And the tackle made by Braden Mesher, the young man with the big, long touchdown reception, makes the play, staying true defensively. And a gain of 2, but it'll be 4th and 8, and it'll be Patterson that will put a foot into this
South
one.
Adams tries a little misdirection there, and, man, I tell you what, the Flyers, they weren't going for it. They had 4 or 5 tacklers over there in a heartbeat. South Adams tried to catch them sleeping, but, man, you can tell early this is a disciplined football team.
Andrew Schmackers and Cale Nagel back deep, and it will be Schmackers just at the 29, cuts back looking for a seam, and he found one. He cuts off of one, continues to churn those legs, and the ball continues to move forward almost all the way.
Did it come out?
Oh, did the ball come out? It
did.
did. The ball came out, and the Starfires come up with it.
That is exactly what the Starfires needed. Holy cow.
And at the bottom of the pile there, I got to give credit where credit is due. Big number 71, Austin Frank, lost his hat. Got to wonder, was he one that jarred that thing out? I saw his helmet come out of there pretty quick, but the Starfire's able to come up with the turnover.
But if South Adams is going to spring this upset, they're going to have some of those plays. But not only some of those plays, right now you got to capitalize off it. South Adams cannot go 3 and out right here.
So 1st and 10 from the 48-ish yard line. Snap to Lehman. Lehman looks to the right, and he's got room. Oh, nice play. Nice job on that interior line. Give all the credit in the world to Jacob Mullenkamp. He kept him in check. If that gets by, he's still running.
I love it. I love the decision-making there by Titus. Quick, didn't see anything there, pulled it down, tried to make a play. Just a better play right there by the Flyers defender.
And look at this formation.
Some of that trickeration we were hearing about.
Moving things all over the place. Still plenty of time, 18 seconds left. And now they throw it off to the right. Patterson able to get away from one, and he will cross the 45 into Flyer territory. And it looks to me like it's going to be about 3rd and 4 here. They're going to say it was at the 46. So 3rd and 5 coming here.
See the squirminess there of Patterson. He's tough to bring down in the open field. I like the play call there to go get him out in operating in space there. Patterson tough to bring down in the open field.
Trips to the left. Lehman trying to find a way out, and he's going to be taken down at the original line of scrimmage. Swarmed by some Flyers back at midfield, and I believe if the young man turns around for me. Yeah, I'm quite certain that was number 56, Jacob Mullenkamp, who was one of the first ones there for him.
The Flyers brought pressure there. 3 guys from the second level of that Flyer defense on the blitz.
Patterson's punt is a line drive, and it will be from the inside the 20 and spinning, and let's say the 31. We do have a flag, however, thrown in from the backside. So let's see what we got here. It looks like an initial holding call is going to be whistled against Marion Local. It looks an awful lot like that was the signal sent from the back judge. We'll see what we've got here. And it is going to be a hold against the Flyers. And again, that is one of those infractions from the spot, Phil. So it's not just 10, it's 10 from the hold.
Catches another break here.
So that's actually going to start Marion Local back at about the 17, 18-yard line.
And really you think, hey, a team that's won 64 straight games, the goal is to be around in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
If you can put a little pressure on these guys.
Like anywhere around.
Yep, exactly.
Be somewhere in the ballpark.
And we know South Adams has the high-powered, high-octane offense that can get you back in a game quickly, but this isn't a team, once they get that momentum going, they smell blood. They didn't play any close games a season ago.
Right. I formation once again, the snap and the give up the middle, and good first step, and I think we're going to get maybe 5 or 6 on the run right at the middle from Ben Meyer. 5'10", 170-pound junior tailback. He will pick up 5, maybe 6 on that carry, and he's going to put this Flyer team in a 2nd and 4 situation.
Well, we've seen the young quarterback here. I say young, just a sophomore, 6'5", 109. He can throw the football, but what the Flyers want to do is they want to grind you apart on the ground.
Back up the middle again, 1 step and a stack up. Good play there defensively, a 2-yard gain, however, as Camden Eifert, 5'10", 190-pound tailback this time. He'll get 2, so bring it 3rd and about a yard, as I think they did give him approximately the 27-yard line. They need the 28.
Marion Local likes this situation. This is their kind of football right here, 3rd and short.
Up the middle they go once again, and a good stick right at the 30-yard line, but it is enough for a racer first down as they go back to number 20, Ben Meyer, to pick it up. Good hit from the secondary. I think that might have been Easton that came up and put the big lick on. Easton is your free safety and or strong safety, kind of depending on the play, if you will. You got Litweiler back there. Manny is on the left side. I formation, receiver on both sides, now one in motion. The pitch is going to go outside to that left side, and we got a little room here. Good lead block by that right side of the line. Manny Juarez comes up with the tackle, but it's not until the 40-yard line is gained and a 1st and 10 run.
Right now, South Adams, they're in position to make these plays defensively, but I tell you what, these Flyers, they're running hard. Not easy to bring down right now, and South Adams missed on a couple tackles.
1st and 10 from the 40 here on the Graber Insurance first quarter. 4:34 left in this Graber Insurance first. Looking across the middle, and it is complete. Across the 50-yard line, Manny Juarez brings down Cale Nagel. But a 1st and 10 on the Starfire 47. Call Mark, Toby, Barbara, Kyle for a free quote today. Graber Insurance is your hometown agency. And before 14 left, Flyers on top 7-0 after the one play and a score on their first drive. Now with the ball for the technically second time. They did have it briefly, but fumbled a punt return. Now the fullback will take it, and he'll get about 5 or 6 as he scampers up the middle. Good little play there.
So we're already seeing the diversity, the multiple ways that this offense can beat you. We've seen the fullback. We've seen him go to the air a few times on the outside. Big, strong, physical receivers. They love the misdirection. They haven't even run any counter plays yet. We're going to see that here pretty quick, maybe right here.
Camden Eifert with that run. Somerset in on the stop, 2nd and 5. In shotgun, the snap goes back. The throw to the left is lobbed up, and it is overthrown just a bit over the reach of Braden Mesher.
Had single coverage. Manny Juarez running stride for stride with him down there.
Hess didn't miss him by much, Phil, but just a bit too, if you're going to nitpick at all, just a bit too much on it over the shoulder. And with the position that he had on Manny, something that would have been on the inside shoulder would have been safe, but it's not always the case. So I think the natural was to throw it outside. They're going to go up the middle, and good job under the, I'm going to say under the guard or under that tackle on that right side. Great play from the Starfire's number 55, Nathan Plattner. Maybe a half a yard. So with 4th and 4, see what the Starfires can do here. 2:56 left in this Graber Insurance first quarter. 2 receivers to the left. Hess with 2 in the backfield. He is in the shotgun, and now 1 will range to the right. Here's the snap. The throw is going to be intercepted by the Starfires. Tackled from behind. Minger comes up with the interception, and South Adams puts a stop to the second drive of this Racer team. Good play by Minger, staying home, reading the pass, and jumping right into the passing lane. Minger with a big pick.
Yeah, I think the sophomore quarterback just kind of had it in his mind pre-snap where he wanted to go with that football.
He did not look away, Phil.
And Minger was right there, threw it right to him. The senior in the right place at the right time, and South Adams comes up with another big play to stay in the game here in this first quarter. Now what can they do offensively?
Second turnover by this Racer team in this Graber Insurance first. So 2 to the left, 1, and I make it 2 to the right, now 1 back in motion. And here comes an option. Pitch outside and a spin and nowhere to go for Jack Swanner.
How well defended.
Just defended very well. First one there to make the stop was Cale Nagel, and actually he had 3 or 4 buddies come and help finish off the tackle. And on the play, it's a loss of 2 as he is stopped at the 45. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Wide receivers got to do a little bit better job blocking those cornerbacks there. Both of them got through and were able to take that away very early.
Trips to the right here now. 20 seconds left on the play clock. South Adams still trying to get themselves arranged, figure out what play they want. Lehman calls for the snap. He goes deep down the right side, and he is.
Look at that.
Hey, look at that. Going up and getting it is Somerset.
I love it.
Somerset steps in front of number 13, Mason Jones, and he rips it down inside the 30-yard line, down to the 27 of the Racers. 1st and 10 for the Starfires.
If I'm thinking about what this season's going to bring here, if I see West Somerset in single coverage anytime, I'm throwing it up for grabs.
And he's out there again, and he's got a head on that corner. Let's see if they continue to pick.
Doesn't look like there's any safety help.
That's exactly
Looks like they
right.
might double team him, though, over there. We'll see what that outside backer does.
Actually, they're going to switch. Let's see. Yeah, they're actually going to have him essentially like at a tight end position here. And they're going to run it to this left side. Patterson looking for a spot. He goes airborne and lunges down to about the 23. See where they mark this. My apologies. Phil just fixed me. It's not the Racers, it's the Flyers. I knew better. I knew better. That's why you're here.
Little rust. We'll shake it off.
2nd and 6, gain of 4 on that play. Nice little dive at the end. Trips to the right. And it's West that's farthest out. They're going to go ahead and play the jump ball, and it is intercepted.
Goodness.
Went too far out in front, and the nice play in that end zone by Andrew Schmackers will end the threat. But that was, they did go at the same type of matchup, just a bit too far out in front, and Somerset couldn't go up and get it.
Well, they had the coverage they wanted, the matchup they wanted. Right there, the blitz came right up the middle, got in Titus's line of sight a little bit, and I think Titus just rushed that pass a little bit, trying to get it off.
Yep. He had time,
yeah,
and he could have hung that one up a little bit more and let that jump ball materialize. Okay, so possession number 3 here for the Flyers. 35 seconds left here in the Graber Insurance first quarter. Again, call Mark, Toby, Barbara, Kyle for a free quote today. Graber Insurance is your hometown agency. And now they come out in the spread. Throw out a nice little lead. Good pitch and catch out there just over the head of the inside defender for the Starfires. It was Minger on the inside, Litweiler on the outside. And a really nice grab out there, gain of 7 as the tackle made at the 27. That was a pretty accurate throw right there. Pretty accurate throw. Pitch to the left side. South Adams ranges over. Got some good steam rolling, and he will roll inside the 36, maybe all the way out to the 37. Good run to the right. Minger comes up with the stop. And a first down run out to the 37. We're down to 13 seconds. This will be the final play, unless, of course, an incomplete pass. Here's the snap. Ranging over to the side. Looking. Chased down from behind, and no gain. And they will be taken down out of bounds as good pressure and good defense in the secondary for the Starfires. We are through a quarter. It is 7-0 in favor of the Marion local Flyers here on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes 2 things, the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation, or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
Back here at Booster Stadium on the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. 7-0 in favor of these Marion local Flyers. After one quarter play, Twins to the right, one in motion. And now they will go a little bit counter. Up the middle they go, legs churning, but a stick and a finish as Litweiler and Somerset put the stop on the run up the middle from Camden Eifert. Again, 5'10", 190-pound senior. Oftentimes lines up at that fullback position, but when there is only one back, really doesn't matter where you lined up before. He's essentially in that tailback position, and he's had some pretty nice moves here in this first half. This is 3rd and 5.
Yeah, big opportunity here potentially to get off the field for the South Adams defense.
I formation again. And the pitch to the right. Looking for room, cuts back, and he will possibly get it. Litweiler makes the stop. And they are going to give him the first down. A nice run to that right side by Ben Meyer. So Meyer picks it up as he gets the 48.
It's a good job there by Ringer initially to get that penetration. Had some contact on the ball carrier, just not able to get him. He was right at the line of scrimmage. But again, these second and third efforts, these guys just not easy to bring down.
I formation, well, take that back. One in the backfield. And, that's a fumbled up play. Can he get back? He will get close. Tell you what, communication errors happen no matter how good you have been. And I tell you what, there was an absolute.
There was
am I supposed to get it? Are you supposed to get it?
A little stubbornness on that one. It
yeah.
was like, no,
like,
you're
dude,
going to
take
take
it. No,
one.
you have it. Hey, you get back to the line of scrimmage, you just say, okay. I mean, that was a long time standing there with a take this, and nobody took it. So Brennan Hess did a nice job without Ben Meyer taking it to get back. But now it's 2nd and 10 and two receivers to the left side in the I formation. Hess under center takes a snap. He will roll to his left, looking, and he's going to have to try and find a place to run. He will duck and cover, and he comes around the left side, maybe 4 or 5. Not a bad run from the 6'5 sophomore quarterback. A tackle made by number 20, Gavin Herring.
That's what you're seeing right now. I think that's why Marion Local's kind of in control in the early going of this contest is even when it seems like they don't have a lot, they're still able to fall forward for 4 to 5 yards seemingly each time. And South Adams got to be able to hold them to some negative yardage or neutral yardage here on occasion.
Here's the snap. Give up the middle. Fullback has it. 1st and 10 as he will cross down to about the 41. Eifert again the ball carrier, and the first one to make some contact and help in on the stop is Hal Ringer, 5'11", 185-pound junior for the Starfires. So first down for these Flyers at the Starfire 41.
And you got to start thinking, again, this is a little bit of a ball control offense. South Adams defensively, they've been already on the field for quite a few plays in the early going.
Pitch to the right side, new back there. A little bit more nice job there without being able to wrap up. Odell getting the arm out and making that arm tackle.
And that's what I'm saying. That was about a yard downfield. So initial contact, a lot of initial contact right at the line of scrimmage or a yard deep. But consistently, these Flyers continue to fall forward for an extra 3-4 yards after that initial contact.
Camden Walters, number 14. He's a freshman. 6 foot, 170-pound freshman getting the carry.
That's gonna just be demoralizing after a while because you're constantly on schedule in terms of down and distance. As you see now, 2nd and just 4 here for the Flyers.
Fake give, looking to go deep down that left side. He's got a man, and did he keep it? He did. What a catch on the sideline from Cale Nagel.
Unbelievable.
Over the top of Minger. And it was really not poor. It was not poor defense on the South Adams side, but I got to be honest, that's a heck of a throw.
Well, how about the way the pocket holds up?
Yeah, he had all kinds of time.
Able to let the wide receiver come free and then fits it right into that window beautifully. Receiver able to concentrate, get both feet down. Well done.
1st and 10 for Marion Local on the Starfire 19-yard line. And now trips to the right. The throw out to that side. Somerset in hot pursuit, and that's not going to work out.
Tell you what, number 9 is
Somerset unblocked is not going to work
showing
out.
what he's capable of here in the first half.
Andrew Schmucker's in on the stop, but I think the Starfires were kind of allowing hey, look, it seems like we don't have him covered. And it was Somerset that was lurking close to the line, and as soon as that ball was snapped, he was racing over there, and Somerset showing off
his
just
prowess.
A
sophomore. He's played a lot of football already for South Adams, just a junior.
Yep.
2 years left.
I formation, give up the middle, and a 5-yard carry right up the middle. It's going to be the Starfires number 54, Hal Ringer, that makes the stop. But another positive run up the middle for this Marion local squad. And again, it's Ben Meyer on the carry this time. And I'm telling you, they're running by committee here, Phil. They're able to keep people rather fresh. They've got 4 or 5, maybe 5 is a bit much, but I think we've seen 4 or maybe 5 guys carry the ball so far.
Look at the sidelines.
First half.
For being a smaller school
Right.
in South Adams,
Right.
look how many guys are on the Marion local sideline. It's about a 2-to-1, maybe possibly a 3-to-1 ratio.
Pitch to the left. Boy, following blockers extremely well down that left side. Minger and Odell able to bring down Camden Walters. Again, the freshman with the carry, and that's inside the 10. It's 1st and goal for these Flyers, and that's at the 6-yard line.
Just absolute control of the line of scrimmage there, able to easily get into that second level of the Starfire defense. And now South Adams backed up against a wall here, trying not to go down 2 scores.
I formation. Hess brings a man back to him. The give to the right side. Up the middle, churning, and touchdown for the Racers. Give that one to the Flyers. I did it again. Number 20, Ben Meyer. Great following of blocks. And I got to be honest, he was actually having a hard time getting through his blocker in front of him more than he was dealing with the defenders. If you see, he's plowing into his own buddy there.
But not too hard of a time. still relatively easy.
Still churned him. So we'll see here if Winter can come through and knock down another extra point here for Marion local. The snap is a bit low, but well received through the right side of the goalpost. 6:16 left, 14-0 in favor of these Flyers. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
One is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
Since opening.
Back here at Booster Stadium, 14 for the Flyers, 0 for the Starfires on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. For no gimmicks and hidden fees, just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto on the south edge of Berne or online, CMATruckandAuto.com. CMA strives to offer various vehicles to meet your and your family's needs.
Special teams in area, the third feature of the game that South Adams is going to have to find a way to win, have an advantage in, and they got 2 guys back deep that can do it.
Will that roll out of bounds? It will. So Winter kicks that one out of bounds, and it will benefit the Starfires as far as starting position. We're in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Our servant-minded hallmarks of service are care, comfort, and convenience. Find out more about our very competitive priced auto loan rates and CDs as high as 4% APY for 12 months by visiting us online at www.financialpartnersfcu.org or by contacting CEO Dave Shuey at 632-4245 extension 214. Financial Partners FCU, your place for servant-minded banking for over 60 years. See what the Starfires can do here, Phil.
Yeah, Derek McCain. I think he's only got 1 touch in this ball game. Probably time to look for the senior here on something over the middle.
Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Patterson back there with Lehman. Lehman to help with the block, and that's going to be intercepted. Stepped right in front of Somerset, and he's got a caravan down that sideline. all the way down inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line, and just like that, interception by number 23, Nolan Eckstein. He stepped right in the middle, read that pass very, very well, and his return puts these Flyers back into really good position. 1st and 10 on the South Adams 11.
That's, again, just trying to make a play right there, trying to get force one in there to your playmaker, number 9, West Somerset, but there was no window there. I counted 4 defenders right in that vicinity. Just nowhere to go with that ball.
Shotgun. Right to left, up the middle, good defensive play there. 1 or less, and you got to like the effort that you got from number 54, Hal Ringer there. I mean, he read that very well, shed a block, and went knifing in there, did a great job of holding that to just a yard, 2nd and 9. One of the first times we have seen a play where as soon as you had the initial hit, the stop was made there.
And South Adams defense in a horribly tough spot right here. See if they can come up big.
Looking for room, cuts it inside, and he'll walk in. Really well blocked and really well read. Number 18, Andrew Schmackers, finds his way in from 10 yards, and it's a 20-0 lead here for Marion Local.
Again, just absolute dominance at the line of scrimmage. Lead blockers out front, clearing the path. Not even touched going into the end zone right there. This offense is a well-oiled machine, and how about the balance? They can do it through the air. They can do it on the ground. They can run in all sorts of different guys off the bench. They're rotating freely. They're fresh. And the South Adams defense is looking gassed here in the first half.
5:23 left here in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Winner will try and find his 3rd successful kick, and he does. 21-0 in favor of Marion Local. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Back here at Booster Stadium, winner approaches end over end. It is Patterson at about the 12, cuts back again, and he will get about the 22, maybe the 23 before a good special teams tackle out there. I believe the first one in on that stop was number 21, Mitchell Fleck, 5'6", 140-pound sophomore for this Marion Local Flyer squad. So 1st and 10 for South Adams from their own 22 here in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter.
And right now, South Adams just got to move the chains a little bit here. Find a way to get their defense a little bit of a rest. Calm down, take a deep breath, just try to execute some offense. Don't have to gain all 3 touchdowns back here on this series.
McCain. And they're going to try to set up a screen, and it's Somerset who's able to make a move. He continues to churn those legs, and, man, when he gets out into some territory, it's going to take a few blue shirts. And it was a combination of Nagel and number 22, Derek Kanapke, that made the stop, but a really nice job by Somerset once he got going. 6 on that catch and run.
Obviously, I think number 9 is your best playmaker, but again, we got to spread the football out. Got to find some of those other weapons. Jax Warner, here comes Derek McCain in motion.
Good little cutback, gain of about 2 or 3. I think the first to make contact there, number 79, Eddie Poppelman, and he is a 6'6", 250-pound nose tackle. Good size there on the interior of this Flyer line. Make it 3rd and 3. Trips to the left here for the Starfires. 4:15 left in this Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Maybe a play change here, Phil.
Flyers showed like they were bringing everybody. We'll see what they do. They bring 3.
Up in the air and over the head of Somerset. He had Nagel behind him, and he had a spot, but he just could not get up there to get it. Just a bit of an overthrow there from Titus. And South Adams looks like they're going to bring in the punting unit here.
It's tough to see where they're coming from because they're stunned. They're showing different angles. Some of them look like they're blitzing, and then some of them are dropping back into coverage. Tough to read. And right now that blitz is just taking away the South Adams passing game completely.
Patterson drops back to punt. High snap, jumps up to get it. Oh, good punt. Look at this. That's going to go inside the 10. Will Patterson. Line drive between the two, and that's an oops.
To go right.
That's an oops on the Flyer side. Both of them kind of looking at each other like, can't believe I let that through. I don't know what the distance is on that punt, but that was a long one. Goodness gracious.
Good job of flipping the field there by Will Patterson now. But the defense, man, it was another quick break. South Adams offense not able to get a score there, or not able to move the chains, I should say, there.
So 3:46 left.
Right back to work for the Starfire defense.
Financial Partners FCU second quarter. I formation, one on both sides for Hess. Drops back to look. Looks, fires across the right side, and it is complete. 3 defenders over there, and somehow, some way, able to flip that in. Nice catch right there. That was number 9, Cale Aarons, 6'3", 170-pound junior, with a heck of a catch out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Marion Local.
Quarterback for the Flyers, feeling comfortable now all day to throw in that pocket.
Pitch to the right, going outside, and he's got some room. Going down the sideline, and he will be tag team tackled just as he crosses that 50. It's going to be a combination of Patterson and Odell. But right now, he's just able to follow his block and get down into South Adams territory on 2 plays after they had flipped the field very, very well. 1st and 10 for the Flyers on the Starfire 47.
Yeah, right now, the first level of that Starfire defense just getting kind of handed to him right now.
First one through is the fullback, and he's got himself ahead of steam. South Adams not sure who had it to begin with. Somerset and Minger in on the stop. A big number 36, Camden Eifert, and a first down run out to the Starfire 31.
What's really impressive is how these linemen are able to shoot out. These are tall, athletic linemen, and they're able to, you watch them get to that second level of the Starfire defense and take on those, they're just annihilating those would-be tacklers amongst the Starfire linebacker crew.
Brennan Hess takes a look, and timeout has been called by the Starfires. We're going to take a timeout of our own. Be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. Canaan Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook. 2:41 left after the Starfire timeout. Back here at Booster Stadium. 1st and 10 from the 31. Hess in the shotgun, 2 to the right. Drops back, fires across the middle, and it is complete to Nagel. Immediately hit and dropped at the 15-yard line by Easton Odell, but another first down strike here. So 1st and 10 for the Flyers at the Starfire 15.
Well, I'd say they're as advertised.
Well-oiled.
The balance is what's most impressive. They can beat you both ways.
Man in motion, and the give to him. Cuts inside, and he will waltz
Untouched.
in. Nobody there for big number 18, Andrew Schmockers, and he gets his second touchdown run in the quarter as he scampers in for a 4th touchdown. 3rd touchdown in this quarter. South Adams and Marion Local at a 7-0 lead at the end of the first quarter, and now 27. And if Winner has anything to do with it, could be 28-0 here pretty soon. Dominant performance in this second quarter by the Marion Local Flyers. Make no mistake.
Just watch the replay, watch the matchups, and they're winning matchups across the board right now.
Snap. Kick up by Winner is good. 28-0 on that CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Come see us at Gia & Co. Boutique in Berne, Indiana. We offer women's clothing with inclusive sizing, accessories, and more. We are open in store Tuesday through Saturday with new arrivals every week. Or you can always shop with us online at www.giaandcoboutique.com. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials to keep up with all things Gia. Our team cannot wait to see you in store soon to help with all your fashion wants and needs.
Back here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Our servant-minded hallmarks, our service, care, comfort, and convenience. Find out more about our very competitively priced auto loan rates and CDs as high as 4% APY for 12 months by visiting us online at financialpartnersfcu.org. Patterson looking to find a place, and too many blue shirts eventually congregate at the 24, and down he'll go after a pretty decent return.
I tell you what, this is remarkable to be able to replace as many graduates off of that sort of successful team, and they're just coming out here and absolutely dominating this first half of play. Haven't skipped a beat.
I mean, 22 people start, 11 on both sides. Some of those are starting both ways at a small, no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, I mean, you're talking about a lot of starters that either are heading to school this weekend, you understand what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
or are already there. And these guys that were waiting their turn, doing a great job.
Pocket
Titus
collapses.
looking, and it will collapse, and down goes Lehman.
There's just no time. Titus has got to be able to – it's basically one, maybe two. Maybe you're able to check down once. But by the time you're onto that second check down, they're on him. He's got nowhere to go. So it's 1-2, and you either got to pull it and go or you got to force it in there. And right now, it's just proven to be a little bit overwhelming for the Starfire offense.
Jacob Mullenkamp in on the stop as he made a beeline for the quarterback from the snap. And now South Adams will go 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Patterson in the backfield with Titus.
Hess has got time to go through his progressions all the way to the 3rd and 4th. Lehman's in trouble by the time he gets to number 2.
Goes to that right side, and it is intercepted. Picked off, and there is a convoy down that sideline. It's going to require a lot of work to get him down prior to the goal line, and they just do. Nearly returned for a touchdown after the interception by number 30, Max Ranley. The safety reels it in, and now with 1:05 left, it is 1st and goal for these Flyers on the 2. Who made the stop there? Looks like it was Patterson. So now 1st and goal from the 2, and we are a touchdown and an extra point away from going from a 7-0 deficit at the end of the first quarter to a running clock to start the second half.
Yeah, the wheels have come off a little bit here.
Up the middle and following the line through, still on his feet, hands the ball to the official in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Ben Meyer, and it's 34-0 Flyers. One thing that I want to make sure people understand, what I really think is cool about this side, they score a touchdown, and I'm talking about everybody. High five 7 people.
Across the board.
7 people.
That's right.
Not the person next to them. They're high-fiving.
Did you count? Did you count it?
I counted one of them.
Do you think it's symbolic of the number of points that were just put up on the board?
Well, I don't think they got to 34 high fives, but
most recently
they were plentiful. The extra point is good. Make it a 35-0 tally with 1 minute left. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Back here, one bounce, Patterson with it. Going to try to take it outside, and he's got some room on that left side. It's a foot race and a nice shoestring tackle out on the far side. Give credit to Max Ranley for the chase down. And I think they're going to give Patterson about the 20, let's see where they got. 28. Yep, they give him the 28-yard line on that return. So 54 seconds left in the half. Again, it was 7-0 at the end of the first quarter, and it has exploded to a 28-point quarter.
Yeah, the turnover
and the
bug
turnovers from
has
South
been
Adams, big cause.
Yeah, South Adams just needs to find a way to try to string together some positive plays here. Maybe move the chains a time or two, anything to be able to feel positive going into the break. Some sort of positive vibe, because the wheels have come off here in the second quarter.
They bring Jack Swanner over from that side. They give is to Patterson. He cuts back, continues to churn those legs, and he'll get a good gain of about 6. Nice carry by Patterson, and I think Nagel was the one that will get credit for the stop. But Patterson gets the 35, and it's now 2nd and 3. .28 seconds left. Titus calls for the football. Drops back, throws it across the middle. It's a first down catch. Tackle made at about the 40, just beyond the 40, and it's McCain that makes his second catch. And the stop made there by number 23, Nolan Eckstein.
First time he's been targeted, I think, since probably the first set of downs.
Down the middle, no, did he get it? He did. Another interception picked off there by number 5, Braden Mesher. trying to find Somerset down the right side, and Mesher able to pick it off.
Well, they're just rolling the safety coverage over there to help, and I don't know if Titus is just not seeing it, but that's a dangerous play. And in this situation, just trying to, 5 seconds left, just trying to have his guy go make a play, but that's happened a few times. Safety help is there, just waiting, coming downhill, able to pick it off.
They've done a great job of rotating guys over, and it seems where South Adams wants to target, they do a heck of a job of trying to get as many guys there. It looks like they're going to take a knee here and end the half. And they do. So 35-0 lead for this Marion local Flyer squad. 64 wins in a row, and a running clock going into the second half makes it seem like they are in prime shape here for 65. See what the Starfires can do when we come back. Moving on to the halftime show. It's brought to you by Berne Ready Mix. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at www.bernreadymix.com. We'll be back with some stats, and we'll talk about some scores from other places. We'll be back right after this on Witness Media.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at MsLehman.com.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman & Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us,
and they could probably help you.
Trust your visit to Lehman & Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Raph.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is gonna have.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Nussbaum Mechanical is located just north of Berne, along with over 175 years of combined service in the field. Nussbaum Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFreeze, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
This is Ben Berman, your local State Farm insurance agent. As a Wells County resident for over a decade, my goal is to help my neighbors get the insurance coverage they need. I prioritize small town values like community, customer service, and lending a helping hand. Call for a quote, visit our office, or request an online quote today. From home, auto, renters, or life insurance, my team can help you protect what matters most.
Welcome back to Booster Stadium as the Flyers all over the Starfires here in the first half. 7-0 at the end of the first. And now 35-0 at the intermission. We're on this Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at www.BerneReadyMix.com. Well, turnovers really biting the Starfires here. A number of interceptions on balls where you're just doing everything you can to get the ball down the field. A little bit of early success for the Starfires, throwing it in the direction of McCain. He's got a couple of catches for first down yardage. Somerset had a nice couple of catches in that first half, but the sophistication of this defense from the Flyer side is really tough to figure. And now seems like every time South Adams tries to move the ball down the field in a chunk, there's 2 or 3 and sometimes 4 different Flyers back there trying to intercept. And it's just not. It's one of those things where when you get that turnover bug started, it seems very difficult to stop it. And right now, with the 35-0 score, it's going to be tough for South Adams to find their way back in. A running clock will ensue when we get back to live action. You also have to wonder, will the starters for this Flyer squad still be in there? Are we still going to see Hess behind center? Are we still going to see some of these first and maybe early first, maybe kind of sort of second string guys that have come in? They're running 4, 5, 6 guys out of that backfield. Will they totally change personnel, or will they give them a little bit more time just because of how many new people are on this field right now, Phil? I mean, you want to give them more time. Who knows how much more experience they need for this next week, and it's not an easy conference they're in. So they're going to try to give these guys as much time as they need.
Well, if you harken back to, the South Adams Starfires 2020 season on the state title run when the games were effectively over by halftime, very much a similar situation. And it was tough for those guys. They never got to play 4 quarters of football almost all season long until they played Southwood in the regional, I believe it was. That's a conundrum for a head coach to be in. The game's well in hand. You want your guys to get more time, but it's kind of, what's the purpose other than getting them more reps, and then the game gets further out of hand, and then you risk injury. It's a kind of a double-edged sword there. So I don't envy what's in front of Coach Goodwin here. But I tell you what, if you're South Adams, you got to be thinking, forget about the scoreboard. Let's just try to find a way to compete against a very good football team, see if we can have some more positive plays, a higher percentage of positive plays than we did in that first half, and definitely find a way to quit turning the football over. But right now, I tell you what, Titus has got to feel like he's in a bit of a desperation situation because anytime he tries to look downfield, he's basically only able to see one receiver before the pressure gets to him. So what do? Do you try to make some plays with your feet? And maybe I'd like to see him maybe try to do a little bit more of that. If there's nothing there one-on-one, if it looks like there's safety help and it isn't one-on-one, hey, just bring it down, try to make some plays with your feet. And then you're keeping the defense honest a little bit. Then they gotta worry about that. Then they gotta maybe send another guy, and that opens things up a little bit more downfield. I don't know what you can do in this situation. You got to try to salvage something positive here because you got a few more quarters to play, a couple more quarters to play.
Credit certainly has to be given, Phil, for this program. And when you look at this side of the field, I mean, first and foremost, want to make sure we let everybody know. I would say rivaling a red carpet sort of welcome here for us. These guys are incredibly kind. So many nice people coming up and talking to us before the game. And when you look up one side and down the other of this side of the field, it is a sea of blue. I mean, This is a field that gets mobbed every time there's a game.
Ohio football is a little bit different.
The coaches, the staff, the superintendent, the principal, the athletic director, every single thing here, they are all about just winning. These fans are so used to it and say spoiled to some degree. I mean, if you won that many times, but it is a machine that we are watching here. And when you've got the 65 games potential here, just so you know, and I don't know if we said this in the pregame or not, Phil, I believe I might have, but this is the longest it's not even close.
Right.
By far the most wins in a row. And we talked about, these kids that when we were talking about back in 2020, when South Adams goes on to play in the state championship, these guys didn't have to play a full game when they went to the state championship last year. Again, 74-0 in the state championship game. I mean, they're playing in one of the toughest conferences in the entire state. There has been a year where 3 teams from this conference won a state championship in the same year. Impressive is really kind of cheating the system here. I mean, it's not uncommon at all to see 2 teams from this conference win a state championship.
And you know what else? You talked about the passion here of the fans, and we got a chance to talk with a lot of people here pregame, and I was very impressed. I didn't feel like there was an arrogance to them. I felt like there was a genuine concern of we're not sure what to expect. We're replacing a lot of graduates off of an incredibly successful team that went on a historic run, and they were down to earth and humble and kind. Very impressive here.
Yes.
What Marion Local, the culture that they've got going on.
No question
here.
about it. I 100% agree with you. The kindness, just the small town, hey, how you doing? Mm-hmm. I probably had 3 or 4 people ask how far we had to go, how long was the drive. I mean, just concerned for others. It was just a really cool.
Where we're going to eat on the way home.
That's
giving us
too.
some advice.
Providing
we
some
always
insights.
Appreciate that.
We're
That's
fans
a big
of
deal.
food. Fans of food. You and I are good friends, one to another, but food can come between us.
It shows.
Food can come between us. Sometimes we may argue and fight over it. We're not 100% sure. Scores from around the area. I know that things were getting out of hand a bit also for the Belmont Braves. Heritage has got a pretty good lead going there. And I think in addition to the turnovers that we have had here with the Starfires, there have been a number of turnovers committed by this Belmont Brave squad. And that Belmont Brave squad is on their way to the Starfire field next week. So week 2 will be that. But we'll keep you up to date when we get all of those scores. I think we're going to go ahead and take a look at a few more.
Well, we do have an update on the ACAC. I thought this would be an intriguing matchup just to get a barometer of where the conference is at. Eastside Woodland tonight. Not sure where that game is.
Eastside all over Woodland.
Yeah,
that looks like it's at Woodland. If it's
yeah, right. You would think
28-0 Eastside.
So ACAC taking a little bit on the chin there. This was a marquee matchup.
7-7 Lures and Leo.
Yeah, cream of the crop of the SAC and the cream of the crop of the NE8 there.
Leo snuck out a
battle.
Leo snuck out a narrow win last year. See if they can do it again. This is actually a home game this time for the Lions.
I like this one too. Warsaw went on a historic run last year. Did they make it to the 5A state or 6A state title game? I can't remember. They made a deep run in the playoffs, but they're wanting more. They're taking on Fort Wayne Snyder here week 1, and they're up in the second quarter, 18-16.
Probably one that a lot of people would not have picked. Eastbrook and Huntington are tied at 7.
Big one. Who'd you have in that one? That's a pigskin prediction game.
I think I had
Where'd you
Huntington.
go?
I think
Okay,
I
good.
I'm pretty
Eastbrook.
sure
I like
I
it when
did.
we disagree. Little opportunity.
But again,
to gain some
Huntington
separation.
North won last year, and it's at Huntington North this year. Just kind of feeling things out.
There's another pigskin prediction.
I got the Fort Wayne
Get that
side.
one right. Well, that would be Northrop over New Haven, 21-0.
I've got that one as well. Got that one as well. You said Shenandoah. Wow, Shenandoah on top, 14-7.
Are you serious?
With Bluffton.
That would be a massive upset right there. Shenandoah, kind of a 500 at best program in recent years, and Bluffton supposed to be potential favorites in the ACAC. Obviously, Adams Central gets that nod, but if anybody's going to knock them off, the prognosticators seem to think it's the Tigers that have the best opportunity.
Shenandoah has a touchdown, an extra point lead there, 14-7. So we'll certainly strive to keep an eye on that one as well for you a little bit. But again, next week with the Starfires and the Belmont Braves, I think the biggest thing when you take a game like this as you're the Starfires, when originally this was not the first week game, they had to find another one as a result of some other things happening. So Adams Central at the half, just 7-0 over Garrett. But they do have the lead. Again, remembering last year, all 3 county schools lost their first game for the first time in who knows how long. As when Adams Central went up to Garrett, they fell, and the only game they lost, as of course they won the 2A state championship. So a 7-0 lead for Adams Central there. And I think the Heritage Belmont game is 35-0 Heritage. So Jay County all over Blackford. There's another one, 29-6 so far.
Jay County's got a new football coach this year. See if he can bring some energy to that program. They've been mired in some struggles over the past few years.
So that's just a look at some of the area scores around us, particularly
there's another
ACAC
one.
stuff.
Another one. I don't like that one.
Columbia City and Northwood. Columbia City up 14-8.
Where'd you go there? I went Northwood.
I'm trying to remember now. I have to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. I did my picks, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday, and I have taken a series of naps.
I got to be honest. I went on Facebook, and I took 2 of the guys that I respect a lot. I went to Troy Baumer. I went to Marcus Teeter, and I looked at their picks, and I didn't copy them complete, but I wanted to see what they had, and I thought I'm gonna kind of use them as a template and base it off of that. And I stole a little bit from Troy. I stole a little bit from Marcus, Coach Teeter, and we'll see how I do.
Sounds an awful lot like a Chat GPT effort from
That's right.
Phil Provost this week.
Use it as the template and create my own flavor out of it.
Painful to listen to, nauseating to consider.
Shoot.
Take a look at the left side of your screen there. There is your 2 biggest of this. I mean, it is such a quaint, awesome place. It's such a cool spot for a football stadium, right on the highway, just off to the left. The school is for the size that they have, what you would expect. But again, a large influx in the elementary. They've got more going on here behind the football stadium. Something that might bring even more of a challenge to try to figure out where to park people. There are all kinds of people parked at the feed mill across the street. Those are filled all the way down in. All the street parking is filled. It goes all the way around here. I mean, it's just such a cool spot. The only thing that we have to complain about, and it's very little, is there is no air movement whatsoever.
Stagnation.
I mean, the flag has not budged since it was raised. And
I thought we went to Pine Lake, took the 8th graders to Pine Lake.
How was that?
Beginning of school celebration.
Did you show them how to go off the 30?
No,
you
did not. But Mr. Rich continued his streak. Jeff Rich kept his Cal Ripken Jr.-esque streak alive at Pine Lake.
I'm telling you.
Put on a show for the kids.
Have you ever seen him just exert physically, even now? It's ridiculous. I think he may be part cyborg. We're not sure. It is scary.
He's built a little different.
Man.
But the moral of the story is I thought, I need a shower after that experience, after the Pine Lake, a little sweat out there. Got a little warmer than it was out yesterday. And now I'm thinking, what did I do that for? That was completely unnecessary.
You might as well have 2 showers.
I'm in need of round 2.
Well, we're going to take a quick break here as they are going to put a few more minutes on this halftime clock. Again, it's the Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at www.bernereadymix.com. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Welcome to RK Financial, a non-intimidating atmosphere where we confidently give you answers to your financial questions and concerns. We specialize in 401ks and IRAs with full service on the Indiana 529 College Savings Plan. You'll find solutions to your retirement goals and estate planning needs, as well as making recommendations on your life insurance and long-term care insurance solutions. Check out our new website at www.rkfinancialinc.com. This is Randy Kistler inviting you to stop in to see me or Alex as we journey together to meet your financial goals.
I'm Phyllis Rice, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
Back here at Booster Stadium as we are just moments away from getting this Habegger Ace third quarter underway. Flyers ready to receive from the Starfires here as we get back to live action again. It will be a running clock with a 35-0 lead for Marion Local. The deep man for Marion Local is the senior, number 4, Cale Nagel. And he does have a pair of buddies with him on his left and on his right. 14, Camden Walters is on his left. And I think it is Ethan Simcoe, I think, if it's number 11, on his right. Kick will take a bounce, pop up into Nagel's hands, and here they go. And Nagel has some room, and he's got a lead block. Spins off of one, spins off another, has the sideline. Jack Swanner, the only one. He cuts back inside. It's a race to the end zone, and he'll score it. Returned all the way on the long run from Cale Nagel, and it's 41-0 as the kick is returned the distance for the senior Cale Nagel. What a return from number 4. And we were told by a number of people he is the most dynamic in terms of shifty and fast, and he demonstrates both in this run back.
Yeah, I saw some shiftiness. I saw some speed.
They weren't lying.
I saw some power.
They weren't lying, were they?
I think he ran a potential tackler over as well.
So it's going to be another opportunity here for number 72, Thomas Winner. A chance for his 6th point of the night. And the holder just now coming in, Nolan Eckstein. Still plenty of time, 12 seconds left on the play clock. The snap is a bit high, but a good retrieval of Eckstein, and the extra point is good. A kick and a return puts another touchdown on the scoreboard. And it is 42-0 in favor of the Flyers. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Back here with 10:41 left, a 19-second run from Cale Nagel puts another touchdown and a winner extra point, puts it 42-0 here in favor of the Flyers. The 64-game win streak is way real. This team is good.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to like last year, regional try, giving the fans at home a pep talk about we're still in it, we got a high-powered offense. This is a little different here against Marion Local.
Yeah.
This is a little different.
And
a little different animal.
Nowhere to go on the return from Will Patterson as he is chased down at the 16-yard line as number 29, Camden Greastorn, 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore special teams tackle. And the starter's still in here for Marion Local. And looks like Will Patterson is going to go to the sideline. A little bit of a hip issue there, so a new tailback in the lineup here for the Starfires. And here comes Titus Lehman in with the play. Quarterback ready to see what they can do here. Again, running clock. It will obviously not run, after a score, but it will run all of the remaining time beyond. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for the Starfires. The snap and the give up the middle. And a little bit of room, but not much. Maybe a yard or two. Up the middle go the Starfires. Somerset was on that carry. Give him a yard. And unfortunately, if you are a Flyer, Number 45, Seth Heitkamp, has to come off because he lost his helmet on the play. 2nd and 9. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Nobody in the backfield with Titus. And he's going to have to get rid of it. And had a receiver, and did he catch it?
Oh, my goodness.
He did.
Wow.
Intercepted off of the deflection. McCain could not reel it in. And the interception will give it back to this Flyer team, and they are literally flying around defensively. Not entirely sure, to be honest, because it was so close to the sideline. See if we can't pick up who it was that made the catch.
Yeah, just nothing going the Starfire's way. That was a pretty
18.
well thrown ball, honestly. Had to throw it over one defender.
So Andrew Schmackers was the one that got the interception after the deflection. And it's now 1st and 10 from the Starfire 30 and a shotgun, and the quarterback is new. Throw out to the left side, complete in the backfield, and this could be another one, and it will. Couple of players missing tackles out there. A pretty easy, basic throw from Camden Walters, the freshman quarterback, but he's able to complete that one out to Ben Meyer, and he scampers in for the touchdown. So with another kick here, it could be 49-0 in pretty short order here. 7 minutes and 29 seconds left here on the Habegger Ace third quarter. Let the area's most extensively trained staff assist you with all of your hardware needs. Visit Habegger's Ace, and I'm saying a new Habegger's Ace. Bigger, better, brighter. A lot more stuff in there. I'm telling you.
Hey, you walk in the door there, you're not quite sure what's going on, where to go, which direction to take.
Borderline overwhelming.
It is.
The kick is up, and it is good. 49-0 in favor of the Flyers with 7:03 left in this Habegger Ace third. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance. And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Back here, 49-0 with the clock running here in this Habegger Ace third quarter. And Winter ready to kick it away again. We do have an update in the Bluffton-Shenandoah game. It is 14-all now in that contest. So Shenandoah with a 14-7 lead. Bluffton has tied it up. Sifting and trying to find a spot up to the 25 this time goes Easton Odell. And he's mobbed by a host of Marion local special teams players. Well, there have been some interceptions, and then there have been some interceptions. And I'm telling you, this defense flies. Flyers is not a inappropriate moniker for this squad. What can South Adams do here? You have to try to stay as focused and after it here, realizing you're down 49-0, but max effort is still needed on each play. And the give goes up the middle, and I believe it's Somerset.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, really, to just focus on being mentally tough. To be able to go out there and compete at 100% level right now when you're getting beat, that's a challenge.
Yes.
And if you can go out there and do that, find a way to just go out there, hey, maybe you're getting beat. It's not necessarily about winning or losing on each play. It's about going out there and fighting with all you've got.
2 yards for Wes on the first down carry. He's knocked down by the nose tackle. Titus taking a look at the Starfire sideline. Twins to the left. Titus will give to the back, and it's Somerset again, and he will be brought down at the original line of scrimmage. Whatever he gained in the previous play will be wiped out. Just fundamentally sound in every facet of the game are these Flyers. Loss of 1. They do have a 3rd and 9 here.
They just win matchups. You watch individually, watch one by one, matchup by matchup. They're winning across the board.
Lehman looks, has a man open over the middle, just overthrown. Jax Warner was a bit open down the middle of the field, and he overthrew Jax on the throw. Yeah, and back deep was number 5, Braden Mesher, who has intercepted a few, knocked down a few. It was out of his reach, but it was out of his reach because it was out of Jax's reach as well.
It was one of the few times Titus has had a little bit of time, pocket held up there.
I think Jax might have been his 3rd read.
No.
And now Patterson will kick it away. And a couple of new South Adams players coming in to take some spots on this punt. Patterson caught at about the 43. Nagel, and a nice special teams play by South Adams, Easton Odell. Tip of the cap to Easton, who is still playing hard, 49-0, but he went down and made the tackle as soon as Nagel came up with it. And again, Nagel, with that kickoff return, shows what he can do, and Odell quickly wraps him up and brings him down.
And that's it. That's a testimony to the character of Easton Odell, and that's the opportunity that everybody still has, regardless. 49-0. Every single guy out there, all 11 guys on this defense, on film, they're going to watch film. Who's still playing hard at this point? Hopefully it's all 11.
So Brennan Hess back in there at the quarterback position. I formation. I take that back. Shotgun, but there is one there and one behind. And a good low tackle there from the Starfires.
Nathan Plattner busting through on a blitz.
Plattner stops number 20, Ben Meyer, right up the middle. And it'll be no gain on the play. Make it 2nd and 10. So middle linebacker, Nathan Plattner. Nice stick right at the shins and brings him down.
That's the thing that's so hard to grasp sometimes for fans or for teenagers. You know, get caught up in the wins and losses, don't we all? We all get caught up in the wins and losses. But who is competing right now? That's a winner.
Right.
That's a winner down on the field.
Right.
If you are competing still in these circumstances.
Man in motion, up the middle they go, and look out. Good surge up the middle. South Adams able to bring the runner down at the 49 of their own. And up the middle again goes number 36, Camden Eifert. We have seen him with some really good lead blocking and some really good reads on his own. And South Adams able to knock him down, but a gain of 8. And here comes 3rd and 2. They will need the 47 of South Adams to pick up the first down, and they come out in I formation with 2 receivers to the left. Hess pitches outside. And flag on the play. We'll see what happens.
I think maybe a holding call where they threw the flag, or a false start, I think is what it's going to be.
Litweiler makes the tackle of Meyer, but that flag does have they're going to say an illegal formation. So maybe didn't have enough guys on the line. Somebody maybe didn't check in on that side. Haven't seen too many of those snafus tonight for this Flyer team. And the man with the sticks already knows where it's going. Gotta like that. Well, it was 3rd and 2, and now it's now going to be 3rd and 7, and sure enough, it is. Back into Flyer territory, however, at the 46. So now a 7-yard gain is necessary. 40 seconds or so left here in the Highbag Race 3rd as the running clock continues. Hess will pitch it, and a good first hit, but a great job getting out of it. Their legs keep churning, and he is loose. Can Odell catch him? Chases, dives, and he does get him. Easton Odell does not give up. too many missed tackles in that backfield. And I'm telling you, this kid can absolutely churn them. You got a combination of both this number 20, Ben Meyer, and 36, Camden Eifert. They are tough to bring down.
Absolutely, but hey, you mentioned a few missed tackles, but look at number 5, tracking him down. How easy would it have been to just maybe, I'll go hard, but not quite hard enough. It's 49-0.
Exactly.
What's the point here? Maybe that'd be easy to creep into your mind. Easton Odell not allowing those Demons to win.
Third quarter through, fourth quarter coming up. Back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Mosier Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Mosier Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Mosier Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Final 12 minutes, meaning the fourth quarter is here, the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers has been serving this great community since 1960, and we have the experience and expertise you can count on. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers, welcome home. 3rd and 1 on the board, but I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure we are first and goal from the 3. I got a little backwards there. That's all right. It's everybody's first game.
Week one.
Everybody's first game. Hess in the I formation. Tight ends on both sides. Takes the snap. Gives up the middle. And a good surge. Really nice play from that right side. Somerset was able to swim and get the first shot. And I don't know, he may have gotten a half a yard or so, but a nice play from Somerset there.
Yeah, good job there up front defensively.
2nd and goal now from just inside the 3. This time there's 2 receivers to the left. And the new quarterback on this play is Camden Walters, the freshman. Walter sends a man in motion. He will throw out there a play they just ran, and this time South Adams able to make the stop. Odell out there to make the first hit. And a nice play in support from number 15, Blake Hoffman, 5'11", 160-pound defensive back. A loss on the play. Much better defensively out there on the stop, and now 3rd and goal from the 4. Back into the I formation with Ben Meyer deep. Hess takes it and will pitch it out there. Looking for a seam, and he found one, and he springs in for another flyer touchdown. Following the lead, and again, the high fives in the stands are everywhere.
Be some sore palms tomorrow.
Imagine if these cheerleaders had to do a push-up for every point they scored. That would be, well, let's go ahead and say impossible. I have to say this is just a little bit surprising, and who am I, but the fight song for this Marion local squad is the same as that of the South Adams Starfires. And what I'm surprised by is that field extra point is up and good. That happens to be the song known as the Michigan Victors, and it happens to be for a high school team here in the state of Ohio.
It's hard to wrap your mind around right there, yeah.
I'm not saying impossible, but improbable, I suppose.
I agree. Improbable.
A lot of people around here.
So.
A lot of people around here won't even say it. Just the team up north. But the fight song is the school song here as well. Again, Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers is our esteemed fourth quarter sponsor. Been serving this great community since 1960. We have the expertise and experience you can count on. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers wants to welcome you home. 56-0 on that CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. For no gimmicks and hidden fees, just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto on the south edge of Berne or online at cmatruckandauto.com. CMA strives to offer various vehicles to meet your and your family's needs. Winner ready to kick this away after the 8th touchdown and extra point. Brings the tally to 56. End over end. Odell from the 14 cuts back, looking for a spot. Has a little seam out that far side. Ducks back in, and he'll simply take it out of bounds on a nice little move by Odell. And the last that could have or would have was number 22, Derek Kanapke. And they simply made eye contact, and Odell slipped out of bounds. Not a bad reversal there. Gets out to the 33-yard line on the return.
Odell definitely has shown up to play here in the second half.
Playing a strong second half despite the score. We've seen his efforts not go down at all. Something that has to be admired, no question. So the Starfires looking to try and get something going here. It appears that a new quarterback is in there, unit. And it is. Zayden Balmer will take the snaps now. He does have some varsity players with him. Balmer cuts it inside, lowers the shoulder. He'll get a yard or two as the Flyers escort him to the ground at about the 34. He might get a yard.
I saw a new wide receiver in there as well. Number 15, junior Blake Hoffman.
And a lot of starters for this Flyer squad are coming to the sideline now, and South Adams has switched a lot of their personnel as well.
Tell you what, Balmer, just a sophomore, he's got a cannon. We'll see if Coach Mosier decides to let him show that off a little bit.
Drops back, looking, fires it high and outside. McCain can't reel it in. He overshot him a little bit.
That one just came out of his hand. Just tell, not cleanly.
So Derek McCain, the senior, is still in there, but a lot of players who are not a regular in there. And McCain still in here on this play. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as the clock continues to run despite the incomplete pass with this running clock. Jax Warner here on this side. Two receivers to the left. Balmer looking. Across the middle and down into the ground as Balmer felt the pressure, and he was chased and knocked down there by big number 32, Logan Ronnebaum, 5'11", 185 pounds sophomore. So Ronnebaum did a nice job. He is a reserve here for these Flyers, and he was showing some speed here. Now Patterson will come in and punt for the Starfires once again. The snap. Patterson just does get it away. And it's going to hit, and Litweiler will be able to stop it inside the 40. And so here come the Flyers once again. A lot of what appears to be second-team unit going in now, as the quarterback going in will be Camden Walters. I got a feeling that we have seen the last of number 8, Brennan Hess. But man, did he have himself a night here tonight. And if you're looking at it from the Marion local perspective,
I'm guessing
a lot of these guys, first career start.
Yeah, right.
A ton of seniors who have gone on before. And again, a group of seniors that never knew what it was like to lose a high school football game. 4 straight state championships.
This is one of the most balanced offenses you and I would guess, have ever seen, right?
Oof.
I mean, they can just beat you in so many ways. They're not run heavy. They're not pass heavy. They're offensive heavy. They're first down heavy. They're touchdown heavy.
Up the middle with the fullback. And looks like the stop was made there by the Starfires, number 64, Hayden Meyer, 6 foot, 240-pound defensive lineman, senior for the Starfires. He makes the stop after a 2-yard gain. And I do apologize, I missed the number there. Looking to see if I can't find it here. But young man who had it really didn't do me any favors. Sometimes you have to turn to the side so we can see what your numeral is. Twins to the right, I formation. Pitch to the right. South Adams trying to string it out. And a wrap up and a bring down. So the stop is made before midfield. The stop is made by number 55, Nathan Plattner, and the carry was there by number 6, Landon Minton. He is a 5'10", 155-pound junior. He carried it to the 49. It'll now be 3rd and 4 with just 4 minutes left on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. Again, 56-0 in favor of a team that is going to win 65 games in a row. 3rd and 4. The give and a nice stop. South Adams able to get the first hit underneath, and then the tandem tackle that was initially led by number 16, Braxton Huff, will bring the ball carrier down in South Adams territory, but at the Starfire 49, so it's now 4th and 2. And it looks like there's not going to be a punt. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 2.
Well, Starfires will be happy to see the Belmont Braves come to town. They're on the other end of the win-loss spectrum. I mean, is the streak that we've seen here in wins with Marion Local.
Right.
What's Belmont's losing streak up to?
Is it
3 seasons long?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Carry down the right side. Can he get it? He can. Just does pick up enough. Quarterback takes it around the left side. Nice pickup there, and the stop is made by number 70, Josh Mickham, but a nice carry there from Camden Walters. And it's 1st and 10 for these Flyers on the Starfire 46. Stick around for the RK Financial post-game show coming up after the completion of this one. Keep you updated on some scores around us. And I believe that Coach Mosier is going to come up and have a conversation with us. Fullback up the middle, picking his way through. Good lead block and a good follow there from number 29, Camden Greasdorn, and he's tackled by the Starfires, number 15, Blake Hoffman, and others. Stop made to the 39. 2nd and 3 upcoming. Down to 1:52. South Adams will be at home next week against the Braves. I formation, 2 to the left. Pitch goes out wide right, picking his way through some blockers. And it closes down at the bottom of the pile is number 23, Nolan Colpert.
Yeah, you got to think.
He brings down number 6, Landon Minton.
That's a good team for South Adams to go up against after maybe to get a little bit healthy.
Well,
feel a little bit better about yourself psychologically. Hopefully, things go better.
The Braves.
Can't overlook them, though.
Then it gets tough because then you've got Bluffton at Bluffton.
Yep.
And Bluffton is good as well.
But Bluffton, we talked about it. They're locked in a battle right now with Shenandoah. And
see what we can
I would have
find
thought
here.
Bluffton would have been heavy favorites coming into that game. Okay.
So 20-14 Bluffton now at the half. So they did start a little bit later because of how far away that game was.
Maybe just got off to a little bit of a slow start with the long bus ride.
Up the middle go the Flyers. And tackle made by number 72, Cooper Offholder, freshman, 5'10", 215 pounds. And will that be the last play?
That's a freshman the coaching staff is high on. That's a big lineman there, moved in from Bluffton.
That's going to be the final play of the ball game. Yes, he is a big kid. 5'10", 215 pounds worth of freshman right now. and they've got high hopes for him. That is the last play of the game as the final seconds tick away. 56-0. The Flyers showing why. They have the country's longest win streak over here in Maria Stein. This is an amazing, amazing football team. And with all of the graduation, the cupboard is not bare. It is still burgeoning, if you will, for a group that has maybe 50, 60, 70 per class. And look at the numbers of players.
Yeah, right.
It's like the entire population of boys, outside of a few people, are on this field. Just an amazing, amazing group. Congratulations as win number 65 occurs for these Flyers. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will get into the RK Financial Postgame Show for the best in help with your 401ks, IRAs, college saving plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs. Call Randy Kistler with RK Financial at 589-3533. We'll be back with more right after this on Witness Media.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together. Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
Back here at Booster Stadium, and we're joined now by the head coach of the South Adams Starfires, Coach Grant Moser. Coach, these are the tough ones to have to come up and talk about,
Sure.
But this is a team that is, responsible for the longest winning streak in the country, and a demonstration as to why. Just a well-oiled machine here. And, you know, the first quarter, some excitement with some plays, some turnovers. You're right there with them, 7-0 at the end of the first quarter, and then some turnovers really started to pile up. And once they got rolling, it was just about impossible to get them stopped.
Yeah, I thought we came out with a lot of energy, which I was curious if we would against not being intimidated. I was proud of that. Defense played well at the start of the game. Forced 2 turnovers, like you said. We moved the ball. We just couldn't punch it in with costly turnovers of our own. Bottom line, while we played this game in the first place, when it was brought up to me to play this game, my first thought was, no, we're not going to go do that. I don't want to get our kids hurt. I don't want to embarrass them. But the more I sat on that and thought about that and talked to people, I told the guys right here, I called the Linton Stockton coach and said, hey, they played Marion Local Week 1 last year and got hammered. And then they went to state in 2A, lost to Adams Central. And I said, Marion Local wants to play us Week 1. What are your thoughts on that? And he said, if you want to win a game, don't go play Marion Local. He said, but the reason we went to state last year, I really believe, is a big part of what we learned that Week 1 against Marion Local.
Mm-hmm.
And we pride ourselves as we want to be one of the best small school teams in Indiana. So this right here is the pinnacle. This is the best small school program in the nation. So let's come and see what they do. But I thought our kids had good energy the whole time. We obviously had miscues, and we got manhandled at certain points. But again, I care about our kids. I don't want to put them in situations that they're not going to be safe. But I think this is the best thing for our program. And I told them it's not reset now. We can't reset and go, well, we're going to move on. No, we're going to learn from this. We're going to break this film down. It's not going to be fun on Monday. But we're going to look at the film and what do we need to do better fundamentally. What do we need to do better on both sides of the ball to get this program like this, an elite program like this. So like I said, we'll get back at it. But we're going to use this as a learning tool. I told them at halftime we're talking process, and it's hard to think right now when you're down 35-0 at halftime in Week 1 about process. But we care about Week 10.
That's right.
We care about making a run in the postseason. So what can we use to learn from this? And the same thing, I told them it's really easy to be up and cheering and excited and having fun when you're up 35-0. But in life it's harder when things are going hard. So let's see how we do here and respond the right way when you're down 35-0. So
really
a lot to be proud of. But yeah, we got to learn from it.
Really thought Easton Odell came out and played hard in that second half. And I don't want to just single him out, but the one thing that both Phil and I were really kind of appreciating from him is he's 2 or 3 yards behind and is able to catch a guy down the field before he can dive in for another touchdown. And they scored after, but the fact of the matter is, do you just give up because you're down 42, 40, whatever the case may be, or do you chase him down? And he really did a nice job. But I look at it this way, and I know you guys are thinking the same thing. You got Belmont coming into Starfire Field next week, and then another really big game Week 3. Bluffton is going to be a real big test, a tough matchup over at Bluffton. So it may seem like it gets a little bit easier next week, but you never know out of a Belmont squad. But then Bluffton is going to be a big challenge again. So it's just kind of, hey, let's rally back up and get this going.
Yeah, you said Easton. I mean, he had a great effort there, but there's multiple instances where we saw that. Jax Warner on the kickoff, they scored, but Jax Warner tried to run him down from the backside. They just played with Nathan Plattner chasing the kid down, so the effort was there, which we want to see as a coach. But yeah, Belmont. I mean, what was the score tonight with Belmont Heritage?
Well, it was Heritage pretty big.
Okay.
I don't know that I don't think Belmont scored.
Now,
well, you got Was it 42 to nothing?
Okay,
Was the final.
That's just the fear I have every year with Belmont, and is they're up front. They're so much bigger than we are, which everyone's going to be. I know they're super young at the skill positions, but I mean, what I always tell our guys with Belmont is they look down their schedule in a bigger conference, some games we can win, and they circle South Adams because we are the smaller school in that on their schedule. So they're going to give us everything they have every year because we're a team they think they can get.
Right.
And then, like I said, Bluffton is good. Bluffton, this is the best team that Kunkel's had since he's been there. He knows it too, and he won't say that, but I've talked to him about it. He knows that. He's got, I mean, just power all over the place, and he's got a ton of guys back.
It's been an interesting game there. Shenandoah had a lead there, and
Okay.
then Bluffton does. I mean, last we looked, I believe at halftime. Now they started later because of the drive, but I think they had a 7-point lead at the half. But they were down by 7 there in the second. So Shenandoah giving them everything they can. But either way, Coach, I mean, we knew coming over when you have a team coming in with a 64-game win streak, it's not going to be easy. I thought your guys performed admirably, like you said. And the biggest thing, and we talked about this quite a few times over the course of these last couple of weeks, just come out without people hurt.
Yep, sure.
And it seems like we did that.
Yeah, and we got bumps and bruises, but that was a big thing too, is getting through this game healthy, and we did. Ty's a little beat up, obviously. Will's beat up Minger, some other guys, but they'll all be back next week. And I told Ty there too. Ty, I mean, at one point after one of Ty's interceptions came out of the game and looked like I wanted to crawl into a hole, and I said, hey, this is the hardest it's going to be on you all year long. We're doing this on purpose. It sucks right now. It sucks so bad. But learn from this, and as the rest of the way through, no matter what happens, it's going to be easier than this for you. I mean, obviously we play great teams on our schedule, don't get me wrong, but our goal as a coaching staff is to put you guys in tough situations to make us prepared for the future. So that was kind of the goal. But again, anytime you lose 3-6-0, I don't care who you play, it still doesn't sit great in your stomach. But can we learn from it? This question. We can move on.
Well, Coach, very much appreciate you coming up and talking with us, and we look forward to talking with you after the Belmont game next week as
Thanks
well.
for your guys' coverage and making the trip.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Grant Mosier of the South Adams Starfires says kind enough to come and talk to us here on this RK Financial Post-Game Show. Again, for the best in help with your 401ks, IRAs, college saving plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs. Call Randy Kistler with RK Financial at 589-3533. Do want to give you this quick update just so you know. SA Football is selling pork chop fundraiser tickets. This is $15 each. Now, the meal includes pork chop, cheesy potatoes, green beans, roll, cookie, and water. And this is on Friday, September the 19th from 4:30 to 6:30. This is carry out or dine in the South Adams cafeteria. And the proceeds go towards supporting South Adams football first through 12th grade. That means that all the way down, from the seniors to all the way down to the flag football, everybody's selling them.
And that's good too. That pork chop's delicious.
I had one last year, and I am still recalling, and you are too.
I'm ready.
That was
I'm
good.
ready for more.
No question. Only one thing left to do here on this RK Financial Post-Game Show, and that's to provide the Bird Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. Got to give your a hat tip to this young man, guy who is clearly not the starter last year, and here he is taking over. This sophomore quarterback, 6'5", 190 pounds, was slinging it. Brennan Hess is our player of the game. Some big, long passes, if you recall, right from the very beginning, goes for 70-plus on the touchdown completion with number 5, Braden Mesher, and from then he had a lot of different connections. The running game also was just fluid for this squad. It could have been something that Ben Meyer could have gotten, Camden Eifert could have gotten, but one thing that we just wanted to kind of point out from our perspective here is that this sophomore did a really nice job in his opening debut here at home. So again, Marion Local with 56 points now has flipped that number around, 65 straight wins, and the streak continues as they shut out the Starfires here tonight. Well, that's going to wrap us up here on the RK Financial Post-Game Show. Again, for the best in help with your 401ks, IRAs, college saving plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs, call Randy Kistler with RK Financial at 589-3533. Stay tuned to Witness Media all throughout next week. We got a lot of different games. Give it soccer, give it volleyball, and, of course, football next Friday. We can't wait to have you join us all week. For all of us here with Witness Media, Sean Hamrick up on the camera doing a great job. Litweiler, as always, on top of things with pushing the buttons. For Phil Provost, I'm Seth Sprunger. Thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to have you with us next week back here on Witness Media. And until then, so long, everybody.